Okay, so where we are yesterday while discussing our so we are currently working on loops. Okay, we are currently working on loops, and we are uh, trying to know different types of data types, right? Different types of data types. Now I'm audible, correct? I'm audible, and is my I'm sharing my screen. Please confirm my audio and video, like my screen. Okay, super. Okay. So in Python, yesterday we dealt with we just started working on our first code, and we found out that it is this one is like we entered into loops. We have find out what is if else, and also seen some real time relatability examples. Okay, some basic examples, but the part was from that we picked it from our daily applications which we are seeing regularly, right? Okay. No, let's see some more example and also find out what is this actually called. Why we are writing data in that one. But in the first day, we have seen that data is only this simple data. One variable we are giving like this. One variable we are giving like this. But when we give a set of data, okay, in Python we call it as a list. Okay, we call it as a list, right? So the more examples we see on this loops and list, you will get some clarity. You'll get some idea of the syntax of the Python which we are using. Okay, right. Okay, let's see next example inside these loops only. So currently we are in the data type. The data type which we are performing is list. Okay, that is for sure. Okay, next. No, suppose if you see a bank, no, and accounts of the bank will have both negative transactions and positive transactions and zero transactions. Okay, and after every day after 5 o'clock in the bank, in the back end operations, the PO of the bank will sit and identify how many checks are there, how many like debits are there, credits are there, how many accounts are not maintaining minimum balances and they have gone to the minus, right? Minus and zero. Minus and zero account holders are of no use for that bank. Understood? So bank will get profit and bank will get profit and bank will be make use of your money if you keep your money in the account. And for the bank, having positive balance in your account is important, and zero and negative balances, the bank will not take them into a transaction. Either they will treat it as a fraud transaction or useless transaction. No, with our loop we will find out with the in the list. Let's suppose we have a list, of transactions, banking transactions, right? Some people did the banking transactions and they have, and the transaction, this particular list is holding the transaction. So we are using a square bracket to say that this is a list. The list is a set of values, right? So currently I have 100 comma minus 50 comma 200 comma 0 comma 450 comma comma minus 10 comma 300 comma 400 comma 500 comma like a one more negative value I'll keep 700 comma right minus 5. Okay, so these are the transactions I have. No, these transactions are, this 100 belongs to one person. Suppose Ajay is there in the bank, his account is having a balance of 100. Vijay is there in the bank, his account is having minus 50, and Suresh is there in the bank. Okay, these are all my account holder. He is having a balance of 0 in his account. So if you see this transaction, no, useful transactions for the bank are positive, and negative and zero are the useless. bank will not benefit from your account. So maintenance charges will be burden for your maintaining your negative or zero balance account, right? So at the end of every day, this is an everyday activity. PO of the bank, provision officer of the bank will get these records, whether it is a check or NEFT transaction or a cash transaction. He will find out and found out that this is zero and minus 50 are the negative transactions, and they can be treated as a fraud or useless transaction. Now this is what we need to find out. Okay, any clue you have how to write a program for this? I hope you understood the requirement. I have understood. Out of this positive transactions, we need to store them somewhere and say that these are useful transactions. Negative and zero transactions, we need to put them into one more set and call it as a useless transaction. So in the starting, what I will do is I am creating a list called cleaned, okay, clean money list, clean money list, okay, clean money list. So whatever the positive transactions, no, I need to load them. So I am declaring a empty list for this, and I am giving the name of the variable for this list as clean money. Why I am keeping this empty is that first I need to sort out passive transactions, and only positive transaction will under clean money. But this is my final output for the day. Right now, let's see how we can do that. Okay, for no, I'm if whenever you use a for, no, you need to create a temporary variable. So for amount, for amount, for amount, in where we are checking for the amount, we are checking for the for amount. Each transaction we are looping in this transaction list for amount in transaction. All right, for amount in transaction, for amount in transaction, whenever you come to the Google collab, remember you need to click on this connect, then only your methods will load. Okay, your methods and functions will load, right? For amount in transaction, come inside the indentation. As per the indentation, you need to close the statement with the colon, come inside the loop and know if amount, my temporary variable, if amount is greater than 0, if amount is greater than 0, right? If amount is greater than 0, this is one condition. Inside for loop, we are writing one condition. If amount is greater than 0, what we need to do? We need to add those values in my cleaned money list. Okay, so what I will do is clean money list. Observe carefully. I am using a method called append. Okay, this is an inbuilt method, append. Okay, and I am appending what? Amount. I am appending what? Amount. Okay, so what append will do is, so what append will do is, so whenever this condition satisfied, okay, so the for our for loop is running, like this condition is satisfied for 100, what it will do is it will add the variable 100, it will add the value 100 in this one. Okay, next append, again the loop is running. Okay, we are still in the for loop and again it is running. No, 500 it got. Okay, this is not meeting the condition, this is not satisfying the condition. No, it will not append that, because that loop, that particular code will not go enter inside. No, we have 200. Yeah, that is satisfying the condition. No, it will append 200 in this empty set, right? Why it will doing in the empty set? Because we have called that set, we have applied append on cleaned money list, and every time a loop is running, no, our particular temporary variable will be loaded with that particular value. That is the reason we are checking every value, that if it is greater than 100, append in this list. This is what we are doing. This is a simple meaning. Append means it will keep on adding the variables. It will keep on adding the variables, not sum addition, but it will add one on the one over the one. That is what append does. No, then if it is that, no, print f adding valid transaction, valid transaction. Okay, adding valid transaction. All right. Okay, and I'm calling my variable amount. So we are using this f, we are print function, we are using this f to concatenate variables and strings. Okay, different types of strings. So here adding the value is the adding value transaction is what we have typed, we have given, but amount is already there. Okay, which amount is added? So every time that positive value is loading into this amount, that's why for every iteration I am calling this amount here. For every iteration I'm calling this amount, so that which transaction got added we can find out, which transaction got added we can find out, right? Okay, else still we are in this particular for loop only, else. Okay, else. Okay, else print this particular transaction is skipped. Particular transaction is skipped. Skipped or skipped error, right? Fraud. Okay, and amount. Okay, no, that's it. If in the for loop, if amount is greater than 0, add that particular positive value in this list, clean money list. Okay, and print that this is a valid transaction and amount, what amount we have added. And in the else we are printing that this is a fraud transaction and what is the amount when the case is less than 0, less than 0, right? Okay, no, come out of this else loop, come out of this else loop, and no, you print. Now we have come out of all the statement, this is an individual line, print. Okay, slash n. What is this slash n? It is like an enter. Slash n is like enter for that program. So it will print that particular line, between two lines it will give enter. Slash n will give an enter between two lines. Suppose if I am in the else, no, I am giving the enter var get, I get a gap. In the same way, right, if I am giving slash n, no, it will give that enter action for that line, enter action for that line. Okay, so slash n final cleaned data for analysis. Okay, now here cleaned data means a cleaned set we need to print. Okay, clean money list, this is where our positive data is loading, and this is only the clean list, and bank want only this list. So we have created this program for the bank so that cleaned money they can find out and do the transaction. No, let me run this program and show you what will happen. Okay, this indentation it missed. If else inside the for loop, one else and one if and one else, so they did not have the follow indentation, that's why we got the error. Now you see the output. First time when loop ran, okay, adding valid transaction, this line came into the picture, and amount 100. So first loop 100 we will get, that's what it printed. Okay, final cleaner data for analysis 100 it added. Okay, skipped or error fraud, or what it skipped minus 50, or second line it skipped minus 50, did not append. Final cleaner data for analysis. Okay, since it did not add 50, 100 is only the final list. Next time adding valid transaction, what is the amount? So 200 is a valid transaction amount, 200. Okay, skipped 0. So see here, it got appended, that line got appended, and 100 comma 200 we got. Next Next, so adding valid transaction 450. So that got appended here 102.43. Again valid transaction 300, 100, 200, 450, 300. Again valid transaction 500. Right, so this will get added here. Again skip put this minus 700. Okay, fraud transaction we did not add in this append in this minus 5 fraud transaction did not add it. This is the exact way your loop is running, and this is the best example to show you how for loop works inside. For loop work inside. Any questions on this program? Any questions on this program? If not, we will go for a new example. Right. Okay. Now we are creating a search engine for one of our list. Okay, search engine for one of our list. Search engine. We are creating a search engine for one of our list. Okay, using now here we will be using some more a new like new condition called break. Okay, so new keyword called break. Using break is a new keyword. So what it will do? So whenever see here the drawback of this program I will say you. So until here we have positive statements, but after this one we have negative statements. Like in such scenarios we don't want our program to run go forward. Okay, go forward. So when it acquires some kind of saturation state, we need to break that particular loop. Break that particular loop. Suppose after this till here only we have positive transaction example. After that some 100 transactions are negatives and zeros, and there is no use to run our program on that negative and positive transaction. In this example I am saying that scenario. So few scenarios you will get where you need to break your loop. We need to break your loop. If not, that program will continuously run in the background and the loop will never come out. It will keep on printing, it will keep on running, and user will get created. So it's a good idea to know where to you need to stop that loop and how to do that using the break, right? So like no database of no let me have a database of students like you. Database of students. Okay, database of students, right? Usage of break, we are using break. No, the database I'm taking database equals to a list 101 comma 102 comma 103 comma 104 comma 105, right, comma 106. So the more data we have, the more things we can test, right? So this is the database of, okay, this is a database. No, my requirement is when I'm searching for a student with the ID 104, my for loop should run only till there. My for loop will only run till there and it will stop. This is my requirement. No, if I give 102, my for loop should run there till 102 and it should break. When I give 105, yes, that is the last one. After that we don't have any values. When you give 105, it should run till run 105 only. This is what we will avoid time and speed and improve it. So if you use break no in unnecessary situations, the for loop will stop and we use search id equals to 104. Now this is the id I am searching for. So I created one more variable named search id and I am searching for 104 here, right? Now for this what I need for loop only for student. Okay, for student. So no, I need to whenever we use for loop I am creating a temporary variable for student id in database. So my database, correct, right? Okay, for student id in database, which the student id is a temporary variable, we need to search equivalent to, okay, this student id is should be equivalent to search id, correct? So whenever this for loop runs, no, whenever this for loop runs, all right, so always Whenever the first loop happens, no, this 101 would be loaded in the student ID. Second time the loop runs, 102 will be loaded. Third time the loop runs 104. Now fourth time when loop runs, we will, our search ID will be equivalent to 104. No, at this moment we should understand, our program should understand that 104 is, yeah, we found out 104 and that program should stop. So this is what we are going to perform. Like for print checking ID. Checking ID. No, which ID it is searching for? We need to print. We are just printing. Checking ID. Okay, checking ID. Like student. Okay, which ID we are looking for? Student ID. We are searching for student ID. Correct. Correct. We are searching for student ID. Okay, and this is student ID should be equivalent to if student id if student id stud id is equivalent to, so in this kind of situation single equal to will not work, double equal to you need to give. If student id is equal to which id? Search id. Search id. So whenever this search id is equal to student this loop id which we are loading now, that's it, our program should stop. Search id, when the student id is equal to search id, print target found, stop the search. Target found, stop the search. Target found, stop the search. Right. All right. And what we need to do? This should break. So I use this keyword called break. That's it. Okay. That's it. This is what we are doing. No, we will run it with using the break. What will happen? Let's see. Indentation issue. Okay. So again we missed this one. Our statement should end with a colon, which we missed. Okay, it happens, not a big issue. See, so our particular ID had worked till 104 and it did not print 105, 106, 107. No, let's see. I will remove this or comment this break. What will be the output? Let's see. See, even though after finding our target also it is running, this is a poor kind of system. So that's the reason I use break. No, if I give my search id as 102, if I give my search id as 102 and I run the program, no, see, the program does not, once it found the target, no, the program does not need to put the effort to find out useless things. So we want only, we are searching for 102. So after 101 we found 102, that's it. We are breaking, we are using the break and closing the application, right? Correct. Okay, you went to a market, to buy mango fruits. You found after searching for 3 or 4 shops you found mango fruits. What you will do, you will buy that mango fruits and come back to the home, right? Even though after finding mango fruits also, if you are looking for grapes, apples, if you find unnecessary things, no, what will happen? If you take all those things to your home, no, your people in the home will give you left and right, saying that we asked only for mango. Stupid, why you have wasted money on those useful things? This is the common thing which you will get in the listen in the home, right? Great. Okay, now let's see one more example. This time along with for we will use while also. Okay, along with for we will also come to use while also. Okay, for and while. A new loop we are using, that is for and while. And list is good to evaluate with lot of things. Okay, right. No, printing the numbers horizontally, printing the numbers from 1 to 5 horizontally. Okay, yesterday we have printed a table. Okay, printed a table. In which direction we printed? In which direction we printed this table? What is the direction of this array? Is it vertical or horizontal? This direction. Come on, team, are you available? Okay, the direction which we have printed, the direction which the data got printed is in a vertical direction. Vertical, correct. Now I want to print the some data in a horizontal manner. Means horizontal means it this way. Correct. So the data is the currently yesterday we have printed data in this direction, but today I want to print a data. I want to print a data in a horizontal this way, horizontal way. Right. Right. Okay. No, for this how we can write is your for loop for I in. Okay, I in range. I am using my range method, and 1 comma 6. 1 comma 6. All right. For I in range 1 comma 6, print. Okay, print I comma end equals to, so I'm ending this, I'm printing this I. So inside this range 1 to 5 have 1 to 6 I have given. So already I have given you the range, how the range will work. Okay, how the range will work already you know this. End equals to, I'm trying to end it with a pipe symbol. I want to end it with a pipe symbol. Yes. So every time when you are writing this for loop, I will be checking in this. I will the range of values which are in between these numbers will be printed to this y, and that I will end with this pipe symbol. I will end with this pipe symbol. So what should be your expected answer? Expected answer should be 1 pipe symbol, 2 pipe symbol, 3 pipe symbol, 4 pipe symbol. Right? Okay, so we are not allowing that particular value to go to the next line by ending it with a pipe. Small logic we have applied. Okay, small logic we have applied. Right? I'm printing it. Yes. Got it? Understood? No, no. I want to give one more. This is a range, correct? Range. No, I will give a comma and give two. Give two. Now this is in between. 1 6 is in between values, but after that if you give a comma and 2, no, this was called stepper. So you, it will print numbers, no, but it will give a step, means a 1 plus 2. Okay, what will get? 3. 3 plus 2. Let's run this and see. You will get a clarity. See, 2 step. This means a 2 step. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. And what we asked, the values what it is printing, it should be 1 to 6 only. 1 to 6 only. Right? So after the comma, you can give range not only with min and maximum values, but also with a step value. Let me give a different example. So multiples of 10 from 10 to 50. This is what I want to print. 10 to 50 multiples I want to print. For I in range. For I in range 10 comma 10 comma. I want to print values between 1 to 50. So what should be the range I can give? I want to print values from 10 to 50. So what should be the maximum value? This is the minimum value. What should be the maximum value? It should be 50?
Yes.
No, 51.
14.
51. Okay. We want to print in between 10 to 50. So our maximum value should be one number higher. Then only it will be in between. No, I want multiples of 10. So what should be my step value? What should be my step value? Right?
1.
Huh? I want multiples of 10. If you give step value as 1, it will print difference with 1. So your output will be 10 comma 11 comma 12 comma 13 comma it will be correct.
10.
Exactly. That is what I'm expecting. That's the reason I have explained you here. But good, finally you cracked it. Congratulations. No, right? I'll go here and print I comma and for ending, no, it is not mandatory that you should use 5 symbol. I can also use this symbol, right? I can also use this symbol. Okay, understood? No print. Okay, got it? Understood? Right. No, I have a line called welcome to DurgaSoft. Welcome to DurgaSoft. This is a single line. DurgaSoft. Right. No, I want to print that in first line welcome. In first line welcome. In second line 2. Right. In third line 2. In third line 3. How can I print it? Any answers from you all? I want to print like this. Already I have said it's a very, very simple basic one. Print welcome.
Yes.
Exactly. /n and 2 immediately. Welcome. So /n, you after welcome you give /n. So it will become 2. Right. It will become 2. No, you can take one more line and print DurgaSoft AI Academy. AI Academy. Right. AI Academy. All right. Now what will be the output? We will get our expected output. In the first line it will be welcome, second line 2, third line it will be DurgaSoft. Welcome to DurgaSoft. Super. We are done. Awesome. That's it. That is a very simple trick. /n I have taught it here, and I'm utilizing it full-fledgedly to print it like this. Okay. No, I want output in this manner. Like in the first line, row data, row data, row data. So in the first line I want this, and in the second line I want to print like next section started. Next section started. Okay. Want output like this. Want output like in 2 lines. So I want to print output in this way. Okay, this is my output I want to print. No, can you help me how to do that? How to do that? Don't just set me like in the printer. In the print function, you like write row, copy this statement and keep, and in the one more print you use and copy this and keep. No, that is not logically correct. Technically it may be correct, but logic, we are trying to find a logic using the for loop. Okay, for I in range. Now what should be the range? I want to print a row data 3 times. Now what should be the range? 3 times. 1 comma 4. So it will print it 3 times. 1 comma 4. It will print 3 times. In between, no. 1 comma 4, it will print 3 times. So now print What I want to print? Row data. Row data. Okay, row data. Comma, comma, I'm doing an end equals to end equals to space. This time I don't want anything. I don't want any special symbol to keep. Okay, now row data will print for 3 times because range we have given in between to 1 to 4. So 4 minus 1, what it is? 3. So it will print it 3 times. Okay, super. Print it is empty. This empty print acts like hitting enter. So slash n also it is like hitting the enter. Empty print acts like hitting enter. Okay, it's logically, so print is empty, so that line will come as empty. No print, just you copy this. Next section started, that's it. Next section started. Right, so finally I got an output like this. So by looking at the requirement, you should not fear. Just you need to apply the logic from what we have learned previously. This is what we are going to do, right? Now in the next example, print even numbers. Okay, between 1 to 10. No, I want expecting output from you only 1 and 10. Observe carefully. I want even numbers from 1 and 10. So yeah, what I need to do? Say me what logic I need to write. I will only write one line, that is print. Okay, print even numbers, like this is a starter. Now say me how to write the logic. Come on. Print even numbers. What should be the logic to print even numbers between 1 and 10? This is a basic question. A person who is an intermediate or a 10th class or no, even in the C language here. But here the twist is that I want to print only between 1 and 10. 1 and 10. How to do that? Using for loop. Ayo, you need to follow, team. You need to speak out.
For in range
What should be
2,
the range? Very key one. Huh?
2,
Range,
2.
range. What is the range?
You can start from the 2, that are your numbers. You can put one lane.
Okay. So you want to take a step, correct?
1 to 11. Yeah.
You want to, that is what. So if you want to do it, no,
So you
1 to
want to
11
use
comma 2
mod.
step. Okay, you
Okay.
can use 2. But what happens here if you are using 1? I
Mhm.
understood. You can use this step, but what is if I use step? No, what it will be prevent? 1 plus 1, 2, right? Again 1 plus 1, 2. It will print till 10. It will print. But no, if I take 2, 1 plus 2, 3 it will print. After 3 plus 2, 5 it will print. 5 plus 2, 7. But our requirement is this one. Yeah, this is what I'm expecting. Okay, this is the answer I'm expected answer. Right. The range should be between 1 and 11 because we want even numbers to be printed between till 10. Okay. Okay, inside the loop only. If I is divided by 2 equals to 0, if this condition is satisfied, print print f print f and value of I. You can get the load this your variable, your temporary variable I, and is even, right? Is even. So the value which we are searching now, if it is divided by 0, then only print it. If not, do nothing. That is what this line is saying. Let me run this and 2 is even, 4 is even, 6 is even, 8 is even. That is between that 1 and 10. No, no. If I want to print all numbers, what should be the what should I need to do? What should I need to do?
Not equal to this.
Exactly. So not equal to 0 means I just keep an explanatory mark. This will make it as not equal to 0. Okay, not equals to 0. And you can remove this additional equals to. Away 2 is equal to not equal to 0. Print this is odd. Print this is odd. That's it. These may be small examples, but we are trying to store the syntax of Python for our daily usages, right? Daily usages. Okay, daily usages. Great. Now let's go to while. This is all about for loop. Some more examples. No, we'll start with while. We'll start with while. How to use this while we will learn. Okay. No, let me have. We are launching a rocket. Suppose we are launching a rocket, and I want to print the countdown of that rocket. That may be for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1 or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, for our example, let's take print 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rocket launches in 5. Rocket launches in 4. Rocket launches in 3. So I want to write it. That this time I will use while loop, and I'll show you how this while loop will work. So countdown, I am taking a variable called countdown, right, equals to 5. Countdown is equals to 5. And now I am taking a while loop, and while countdown is greater than, like greater than 0, condition, right, print or concatenation, and rocket launches in what value I need to print? Countdown, like countdown. Okay, countdown. And the countdown minus r equals to 1. Okay, so how not equals to means slash and equals to 0, and here countdown is minus r equals to means it will be a decrement. Okay, so minus 1 or equal to 1 means decrement. So not only it will just 5 minus 1 it will give, but 5 minus 1 4, 4 minus 1 3, 3 minus 1 2, 2 minus 1 until the value is till 0. The value is till 0. It will do print a decrement variable, and after 5 things are, like after 5 values are printed, countdown is completed. No, after the countdown is completed, then I'll print a launch. That's what. See here, rocket launches in somewhere. We are printing it inside our loop. So let me put it outside the loop. Okay. See. Okay. So while loop I ran for the first time, it is printing that rocket launches in 5, and this decrement happens. 5 minus 1 4. Again this decrement happens 3 2 1. Right. Good. This is how your while you can use. No, let's move and learn more about using indentation. Right, extracting midterm values, extracting midterm scores. No, we have a set called scores, suppose. Okay, score marks. So let's suppose we have a set called score marks, and this set is having few values. Set is having few values. 40 comma 55 comma 70 comma, right, 85 90, 100. Okay, no, what I want to do is I want to get the mid-term values. Like I want to print, I want to get print mid values. Mid values I need to print. What are the mid values in this thing? What are the mid values? Or if you want top score in that. Okay, let's print the top scores, right? Top 3. Okay, top 3. Let's suppose top 3 equals to score marks. So in this particular variable score marks, what are the top 3 marks here? 85, 90, 100. 85, 90, 100. Observe carefully what I am doing. If you consider this set, 0, the index of this set. So the index values of this set is like, it starts with 0. This the index value of this 40 belongs to 0, 55 belongs to 1, 2, like 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the index value is 5, but the positions of them are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want to print the top 3 values. Top 3 values are available on 85, 90, 100. Top 3 values are available on 85, 90, 100. So I will give the positions. I'll give the positions. It's between 4 and 6. So it will print the values between 4 to 6. These are our top scores. Selecting top scores, right? And what you will do, just to go here and print top scores, and you get the use the variable top 3. Top, what happened? Right, top 3. No, if I run it, no, it will print the top 3 because 4 is to 6 means between the 4 is to 6 values. Between 4 is to 6. No, observe it carefully. No, when I have given 4 is to 6, no, it had given 90 to 100, but I want values between, yeah, I want values 85, 90, 100. So what I will do is I will just change it this to 3 is to 6. So this particular whatever we are passing now, this particular they are following not positions, but they are following indexing. They are following the indexing. So when you are using this kind of uh, matrix form, no, always make sure, always remember that they follow indexing. They follow indexing, but not positioning. 4, 5. Their position is like this, but their indexations are like this. So when you are using this kind of matrix to print the values between, so use for give that particular program based on the indexing, based on the indexing, based on the indexing. No, till now we are printing the values. Till now we are printing the values in a regular manner. We are not reversing. Okay, we are not reversing. No, I got an idea that I need to print the values in reverse. Clean syntax, clean syntax flip. Okay, clean syntax flip, right? Clean syntax flip. What I will do here, so I'll give marks. So I have a set, right? Sorry, I have a set called price, right? Equals to 1, 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Now I want to print a reverse. How you can do? Can someone help? Using this one matrix. Using the range matrix. This is not range, but a range kind of range matrix. Range matrix we can call it. Can you help me? Think. How we can do that? How we can do that? Reversal price. So we are applying reverse on a price variable. So price. Okay. Price. You're saying something? Price matrix. What is it? Reverse in order to print. So what I will give is, I'll do two columns. Okay. Two columns I am giving. This two dots we call them as columns. And what I will do is I'll give -1. No, what this program will, what this Python will observe that in the left side it is 0, and know that they want to start the index from -1. So in that given example, no, this will become like this will become -1, -2, -3, -4. Got it? This is one of the smart way to print. This is one of the smart way to print. Okay. Any questions? Okay, fine. No, I'll take one example and we will have a break of 5 minutes and come back. This is the last example and we will have 5 to 10 minutes break and we'll come back. Okay. So got it. So no, I have a set called marks. I have a set called marks, right? No, applying mathematical functions. Mathematical functions. Applying mathematical functions. All right. Okay. So on my data set, marks equals to total students. So, sorry, where is my set? I forgot my set. Marks equals to, marks is equal to, I am writing my list. Okay. 80, comma, 90, comma, 70, comma, 100, comma, 60. Okay, this is my set. No, I want to do a summation of all these marks. Okay, so at that time, instead of doing plus 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 and writing a condition, we have few of the inbuilt mathematical function, that is length. Okay, so length means number of, it will give number of values inside this particular uh, list. Length of that list. What is that list name? Marks. Correct. Marks. Our length of the list is marks. So just I'll run it and you see. Okay, we need to print. No, correct. Sorry, marks. We forgot. This should be print. Now let's run this program and see. Okay, see, by using this small function called len, I can get the length of them. No, I want to get the maximum score, highest mark. Previously, to get the maximum score, we are doing something like doing this one. But no, we know one more method. And if I change this to max, if I change this length to max, no, right? These are all inbuilt functions. If I change it to max, all right. So it will print maximum number of students. Maximum among this list. Maximum value among this list. maximum value among this list. No, I want to get the minimum in that. I'll use the same formula and just use my method called min. So inside mathematical uh, function, we have these kind of things, right? This is a min. Okay. Now I run it. It will print minimum value. Okay. No, I want the sum of this particular value. What I will do, I'll just change this value to sum and I'll do it. So add the 80 plus 90 plus 70 plus 100 plus 6 is equal to 400. So here total students, this is a maximum marks. Okay, maximum marks, max marks. This is a min marks. Min marks and is the sum of total scores. That's it. That's it. Now we have also changed our output. See, so in this particular thing, we get total, maximum marks, minimum marks, and sum of the marks. Okay. No, I want to find the average. No, I want to find the average. Okay, I want to find the average. Let's test and see AVG is available or not. No, no. Unfortunately for us, we don't have AVG. So we need to be smart. Sometimes we will not have inbuilt methods. Sometimes we will not have inbuilt methods. So what we will do? What is the average? Actually, average. Average is nothing but sum of values by number of values. Average is nothing but sum of values by number of values. No, do we have sum here? Sum of this total do we have? Yes, sum of marks. Okay, we have this sum of marks. No, it should be divided by which one?
Length of
Number
mark.
of values. That's it. That's as simple. Length of marks. That's it. All good. Let's pray it. Yeah, we got the average as well. Okay, guys. So it's been 1 hour we connected. Just to take a break of 5 minutes and we'll come back. Just 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, just 5 to 7 minutes. Hey, Bikram and Mahendra, don't you have idea that today we are starting at 9? When did you join, Bikram, Mahendra? Bikram and Mahendra, am I audible to you boys, guys? I informed yesterday that today's session will be 9 to 11. Okay, no problem. Anyhow, you join, no? That's fine. Team, are you back? Team, are you back? So I see most of the people joining at 12, but yesterday I announced that we will be starting at 9. Okay. Anyhow, we covered a few basics of our code only Python. Let's continue. Let's continue. So till now we have seen a lot of example on list. Now we are going to a new data type. It is called a tuple. New data type. It is called a tuple. Tuple. Okay. Tuple. So here we will learn new of the good terminology and also few good concepts. Okay. Tuple. Tuple. All right. Okay. Till now we are representing or writing the data in square brackets. Square brackets. So which is called as set. So sub 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This one we call it as a list. Sorry, not set. It is list, right? No, when it comes to tuple, no, leave it aside. When it comes to tuple, no, you need to write data inside this parenthesis. Okay, you need to write data inside this parenthesis. Okay, parenthesis, correct. So when we store our data in parenthesis like tuple 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, right? No, Python will understand that. Okay, this is a tuple. No, why tuple? You might be asking why tuple. Uh, Tuples are very immutable, highly immutable. Okay, if it is immutable, what is the benefit I'll get? You might have a question. Okay, so let's suppose you have an address. You have an address, right? So suppose your address is a 3.3-6 3-6. Okay, and your street name is Gandhi Street. Your street name is Gandhi Street, and your lane is 5, and your district is, suppose your district is Amaravati, and state is AP. Like the house number, municipality can change the house number format. Like municipality can change the house number format, because today it may be in gram panchayat, tomorrow it may be in the tomorrow it may be go to municipality, and day after tomorrow it may be go to the uh, development authority. So Hyderabad Development Authority, Mahanagar Development Authority, Bangalore Mahanagar Development Authority, BTDC. Like this we have no above municipality is cosmopolitan maintenance, right? So based on that particular division, it comes the house number might change. Very rare cases. Gandhi Street. So when it is in the when the Congress government is there, they put it as a Gandhi Street. But when BJP government comes, no, they may change this to Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, street. Okay, Bose Street. They can change it to Bose Street. But it's purely dependent on the government. Coming to the lane 5, a new road might come into your beside line, and this line might change 6. Even the divisions also, when the city is growing, 25 division name will go to 26 division name might change to 28. Okay, like this will happen when the shuffling of the particular constituency or 11 district. So in AP a new government came, and that is in the 2015. They have renamed it, that particular locality, the development authority inside near the Vijayawada, as Amaravati. But again after that, uh, uh, and they declared it as a capital of AP. But one more new government has came. Now it come with a three capital policy. Vizag, three capital policies. Vizag, right. Some other three capitals they have given. Vijayawada, something like that. One more government. No, again previous government came. One more government came, and they are renaming it as to Amaravati Development Association, something like that. Okay, so district name same, and the state names also. Previously Telangana is called as Andhra Pradesh. No, Telangana, it split from Andhra Pradesh, and its state name has changed. But no, let's suppose I am in my home. All the values of my home might change, but only two values will not change. That is longitude and latitude. Longitude and latitude. Longitude and latitude. Okay, they are on a globe. So this line we call it as a longitude, and this line we call it as a latitude. So wherever your home is on this earth, suppose this is your home, let's assume on this globe, on some X person name, a longitude will pass here and a latitude will also pass here. In the same way, globe is divided in these structures. Globe is divided in these structures, in this minus 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 minus. Okay. That is the values we call them as longitude and latitude. Which government comes, Trump may rule, uh, Iran might rule the world, Trump might rule the world. The places of the, only the names of the streets, names of the countries, names of the districts will change, but the longitude and latitude will not change. Okay, longitude and latitude will not change. So in this kind of situations, we go for a tuple where there is a constant value and which will not change completely permanently. Okay, this is the importance of tuple. No, I said that tuple will be declared inside parenthesis. Tuple will be decided inside parenthesis. So, but here I have some rules. So 2 comma 6 comma 5. This is tuple. Okay, this is tuple. Agree? 3. Now what is this? What is this? 2 comma 6 comma 5. What is this? This is a tuple. This is tuple. Agree? This is tuple. This is tuple. Okay. What is this?
This is also tuple.
Tuple. Okay, very good, but that is wrong. So even though it states that the data inside this parenthesis should be it should be tuple, but one more rule of tuple says that it should follow by a comma. Then only Python will understand that this is a tuple. If the comma is not there inside these brackets, no parenthesis, it will understand it as not tuple but a single numerical variable, integer. No, if I give a comma, yes, this is a tuple. This is a tuple. No, so instead of comma, I given space. Now what is this? This is a tuple. This is a tuple. Is it a tuple or not?
Not tuple.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. Right? Yeah. Because this is again treated will as a spacing error issue, or we will get, or else it will be treated as 346. So only those two things will happen. Okay. Right. And if you want to write an empty declare, so in a lot of examples we declared empty list, and if in case if you want to declare empty tuple, no, you can do it in this way. So some name t2 equals to, just give this. Yes, if it is empty, no, it will understand that it is a empty tuple. Again, you don't need to give commas and all those things inside that, like this. Okay, If you close and open and close your parentheses, that's it. That's it. It will be treated as tuple by Python, right? Right? Okay. No, tuple can do packing and unpacking. Tuple can do packing and unpacking. Okay. Suppose you have given no whatever the value names some names and I have given some values for the tuple names. This belongs to names 4 comma 5 comma names, sorry, Lai, Raju, comma Neeraj. No, in a next tuple I give values. Okay, values they treat it as 1000, 3000, 5000. So without doing anything, when we are relatively equating these two tuples, relatively equating these two tuples are this is a packaged one and unpackaged one. When we are relating these two things with some mathematical formulas or inbuilt formulas, this will automatically map to Rai, this will automatically map to Raju, this will automatically map to Neeraj. This is called tuple packing and unpacking. So this is packed, correct? This is packed and this is unpacked. We will see examples on this. Okay. And one more rule of tuple is that, okay, tuple will allow duplicates in his allow duplicate means it allows duplicate. It allows duplicates. It allows duplicates. No. So duplicate in the sense how it will understand and how we will know that it is a duplicate. How we will know that it is a duplicate. 1 comma 1 comma 3. No, if you apply your length function on this tuple, your length will give it as a 3. Give it as a 3. So since our tuple had this particular nature to allow duplicate, no, the length of this particular tuple will be 3. Remember that. So if that particular data type is allowing duplicates are duplicates are not, you can change, you can check that length. So previously we have checked the length in one of the mathematical formula of our list. In the same way you can also check the length of this particular tuple as well, right? Tuple as well. Oh, good. One more rule, let's see. Tuple is ordered. Okay, so what is ordered? I will say in one of our example we have seen. So the index value of this particular tuple, the index value of this particular tuple, I'll take one more tuple. So this is a tuple, correct? Okay, no, inside this, so since it allows to tuple, it allows duplicates, no, I'm keeping duplicates. No, inside this, if you go and see the indexing means the where they are stored, order. Indexing mean order 0 1 2 3. So your input tuple you have given it as like this, and when it returns the output, no, if you want to return output or print output directly, it will give the same output. No shuffling of your data will happen. No shuffling of your data will happen. It will retain its own original index position. It will retain its own index position, right? So they are ordered and they support indexing. One more important question you might get in the interview is that is tuple a mutable or immutable? Tuple is immutable object, means changes are not allowed. That is what I said, the latitude and longitude. So latitude and longitude values in the lifetime, whoever else, our children's, our grandchildren's, whoever will come, no, this latitude and longitude value will not change. That's in that case, if you want to give that somewhere exam and somewhere you got some particular strong constant variables and they will not change for you for your latitude in a lifetime, those values you can declare it as a tuple. And since why we are using tuple means the main reason is they are immutable. Okay, manipulations are not allowed, manipulations are not allowed. Okay, in that scenario. Okay, so this is immutable. And one more thing is that tuple allows, final one, we'll see examples, allows both, it allows both homogeneous and heterogeneous, homogeneous and heterogeneous and hetero. Now what is mean by homo and what is mean by hetero? Homo means the same values, same category of values. Homo means the same category. Homo, same category, same. Uh, Different. Hetero means a different. No, in coming to our tuple, how we will treat is that. So if this x is equals to 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 60, suppose I have a tuple like this. Now what are the data types inside this tuple? So all are integers only, all are integer numerical values only. So this one belongs to homogeneous, this one we call it as homogeneous, right? No, I have one more tuple, y is equals to, it's having a values of 101 comma 35 34 38.9 comma 38.9 comma, right? I will say Vijay, I'll say Vijay, right? If you are observing carefully or not, okay, this y is integer, this is float and this is string. Okay, this is we call it as, this is we call it as uh, heterogeneous. This is the one we call it as heterogeneous. And changes are not at all allowed. So that the reason I said changes are not allowed in tuple. Changes are not allowed in tuple. Okay, so remember this point. Now we will see one examples. So we will see some examples and find out how this tuple will be doing for us. Okay, great. So our next concept example, I hope you understood tuple. Any questions on tuple, guys? Huh? So if you don't have any question, no, you will. I'm performing examples. Your all doubts till now, if you have in mind, no, they will get cleared. Okay, right. Now I want to work on combining two tuples, combining data streams. I mean, like I want to combine two tuples. Okay, my personal info. So this is my tuple, like Francis, and my personal info of a person called Rahul, and his age is 25. Okay, this is personal info, and his professional info is this one. Okay, is the AI engineer, and he belongs to Hyderabad. Okay, no, we'll see how we can combine two data sets. Here the data set is specifically tuple. Here the data set is specifically tuple. Okay, specifically tuple. So I want to merge them. How we can do? Merging two with the plus operator. So with this plus operator, we will see how we can do it. Simple. No, I'll create a variable called full profile. Okay, full profile, and it is equals to Personal info plus professional. That is how simple it is. Personal info plus professional. Very straightforward one. This is very straightforward one. And no, what I will do is I'll print a full profile. Okay, I'll print a full profile. I'll print a full profile. Okay, now you see Rahul 25, AI engineer and Hyderabad. All four values now are in the one single tuple. This is how you combine two tuples. Now, while giving the importance of this, I mean, like while giving the futures of tuple, I said what is tuple. I said something about tuple packing and unpacking. Right now, we'll see the example. You will get a clarity. Tuple packing. Tuple packing. Student record. Okay. Student record. If I have student record equals to Amit. All right, Amit, comma, his pin number is 101, comma, his grade is A plus. All right. This is, we call it as a tuple packing. When it is in this manner, when the data is inside the parenthesis, we call it as tuple packing. Now, how you can unpack this? Unpack this tuple. Tuple unpacking. Now, how you can unpack this tuple? Just name, comma, roll number, comma, grade, roll number, grade equals to, I will use my student record here. Very straightforward. Here I have declared my values inside this tuple, and now I want to map name, roll number and these things here. Okay, this is how very simple. Now what I will do is I'll print to see the output whether the packing and unpacking happened properly or not. F and extracted name, extracted name. Okay, extracted name. And what I will do is I'll call this variable which we have created for unpacking, name. Okay, and I'll run this and see. Amit I'm getting. No, I will call my variable roll number. I'll run and see 101. And I'll call my variable grade. I'll call my variable grade and I'll run this program and see. Yep. This is how we do the packing and unpacking. This is how we do the packing and unpacking. Understood? Okay. Right. No. Let's see whether we can apply the mathematical functions on our tuple or not. Fixed mathematical constant. Okay, constants are rating. All right. Now I have a data set called movie rating. I have a data set tuple. I have a in that data set specifically tuple. Right. I have a rating of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Okay. Now I want to find out minimum rating, length of the rating, and like it, how many people have given the rating, minimum rating and maximum rating and sum of the rating. Okay, so we have seen in the previous example, we have this one, length, max, min and sum. We can apply them here. That is possible. Print f total rating. Okay, f total rating collected. No, total rating collected means total rating of peoples, total rating people given. Collected means total rating. How many people given? Now what I can apply here? Sum or length. How many people had given the rating for that movie? Which inbuilt function I will be using? Length or sum? Length or sum? Yes. Okay, this is the third demo of that Shri. Okay, third demo. This is just okay, no problem. So team, in order to get how many people are given the rating, which one we can use? We have seen in the previous example. Okay, so we have this inbuilt function called length. Okay, inbuilt function called length, and you use this length and apply it on your particular variable. No, it will only pull you how many people are given the rating. Okay, how many people have given a rating, right? Movie rating, that's it. Now run this and see. The 5 people have given the rating. 5 people have written it. Now what is the minimum rating in that? What is the minimum rating in that? In place of length, you apply just min. Right. What is the maximum? Max. Okay. And what is the sum of the variables? Just sum of the ratings. Just to go here and sum. Okay. No, you know how to do the average. Correct. Sum divided by length. Sum divided by length. That's it. Okay. No, one important thing I need to prove. That this is tuple is a mutable. That is tuple is a mutable, immutable thing. Changes are not accepted. So for that, in order to prove that point, so I have a data set called save data. Save data is equal to Durga soft. Save data is equal to Durga soft, Durga soft, 2026, right, 2026, active. Okay. No, my requirement is to change this value of 2026 to 2027. Let's attempt and do it. Okay. Print. So just I'm using this print, attempting to change the index at 1. Attempting to change the index at 1. Right? Since index 1 value means what is this? 0, 1, 2. So index inside this data set, index 1 belongs to 2026. Now we want to change it to 2027. Okay. So I am using this new keyword called try. So it will try to print it. And so in that I'm trying to use my save data. Okay. Save data. So here I am giving 1. So at the index 1, inside the save data, inside 1, I want to equate it to 2027. So it is simple. So inside the save data, first index, change it to 2027. This is what it is saying. This is what it will saying. Right. Since I use a try, no, I need to try catch. Try and exception both are in pairs. So if I use try, I need to use except. If not, we'll get error. Type error. Okay, except type error, accept type error as error. Okay, accept error, type error as error, and in this type error as this one. And so what you see, what you feel it will 2027 will this will change? We are given everything properly. So we have taken index and no, exactly we pulled out the index and asking it to change. Will this work? Will this work? Huh? Will this work? Yes or no? Just yes or no. Is Python mutable or mutable object or immutable object? Sorry, is a tuple mutable or immutable object?
Immutable.
Great. Tuple is an immutable object. Means changes accepted or not accepted?
Not accepted.
No, what we are doing? Attempting to change the index at 120. So as per our tuple rules, is this possible? Not
No.
possible. So this will throw an error. So and we can also catch that error here in our printer. Python blocked it, and in the error, what error this particular exception is catching, that error we will show here, right? So error message, error message, okay, error message colon, and so I am using this variable. And the type error, which error is there? Type error is an inbuilt function, and it will inside this exception. Okay, you can treat it as inside the exception function. It is like a method, and it will help you to get the type of the error. And here I am using, oh my god, so I can use my error variable. I can use my error variable and run me. See, except type error as error, syntax error expected. Syntax, okay, this one we did not give. These are mistakenly. All right, no change. Okay, so what is the error? Tuple object does not support item assignment. Item assignment means we are trying to change. We are trying to change, that has been blocked by the Python. Okay, that Python will not allow. Okay, guys. Okay, all right. Okay, this is all about tuple. Any questions on this? Any questions on this? Any questions on
No.
tuple?
No, sir.
Right, right. Now our next data type is set. Our next data type is set. So I'll give the synopsis and we can leave for the day. Set. We'll see examples next session. And from Monday, your classes will start. Your class type, original class timing will be 9 to 10. Okay, 9 to 10. Great. So set. Just we have the same synopsis or the same rules for set also, but a few kind of differences we have. Like in tuple we don't have method to insert or remove. Insert and remove methods. Insert and remove methods in tuple we don't have, but in set we have insert and remove. Insert and remove methods we have in set. And in tuple supports basic mathematical functions only. Tuple have only basic mathematical like length, sum, all these things. But here set can evaluate mathematical values like union, intersection, differentiation, difference, etc. Now this is one of the advantage. This is also one of the good advantage, right? And okay, coming to the syntax of the set, if you show some data, inside these curly braces, okay, any data is in between these curly braces, we call it as set. Okay, and sets doesn't allow duplicates. Set doesn't allow duplicates. Okay, set doesn't allow duplicates. Okay, so if I give a data set in this value 30 comma 10, now what is the length of this particular set? What is the length of this particular set? Length. What is the length of this particular set? I
Yes.
said set doesn't allow duplicate. That there is where these are only some tricky interview questions. I said set doesn't allow duplicate. No, I have 10, 40, 30, 10. So what will be the length?
Yes.
3. Exactly 3. Okay, 3. Because this duplicate internally set will merge this duplicate in them. So final set inside the set, it will look like 10, 40 and 30. 10, 40 and 30 based on the situation. If you want to allow duplicates in your data set, go for tuple. If you don't want to allow duplicates, okay, right. Now sets is unordered. Set is unordered. So if you give the input as this one, you are given input. So our input is this one, 10, 40, 30 output, and output can be 10 comma 30 comma 40 comma 10. All right, maybe the output can be 40 comma 30 comma 10 comma 10, maybe. All right, the output may also be 10 comma 10 comma 30 comma 40. This is what it is saying. Set is unordered. Set is unordered, and set does not support indexing. Since it is unordered, no, obviously reason set does not support indexing. Set does not support indexing. All right, and set allows heterogeneous elements. Heterogeneous means set allows heterogeneous. Okay, heterogeneous. Awesome. So these are few of the points on the sets. These are the few important points on the sets. Okay, these are few important points on the set. All right, now I will say one of the important method which we use inside the set. The function is union. Set, and the function which I'm going to use is union, right? Union. Okay, now how I can apply or use this a new mathematical function union, and what does this do? Union. Okay, so what does union do? Let me explain you. Union, what does union do? So if I have two sets, let us suppose I have two sets, uh, Amit, Abhi, okay, Bhairav, something like this. I have one set. Come down. Vinay, Amit, and Viraj. This is a second set. Now when I apply union on it, union between these two, union between these two sets, We are dealing with sets, correct? So you should use these brackets only. We are applying, when we apply union on this sets, the answer what we will get is, the final output will be, so whatever the same items, it will convert them into one. Whatever the different items, it will convert it into one, and your output will be, okay, your output set will be Amit, Abhi, Bhairav, Vinay and Viraj. Amit, Abhi, Bhairav, Vinay, Viraj. Okay. So whatever the common things are then inside this particular uh, both the sets, while doing the union, it will add two sets together and merge that particular thing. Okay, particular thing. Now let's do it with an example. Right? Union, and what does it do is combines everything from both groups. It combines everything from both groups. Okay, groups automatically without wiping out duplicates. Automatically wiping duplicates. Okay, right? Now let's have Python batch I have. Okay, Python batch I have. So and this particular set is having uh, three people. Amit, okay, Amit, Rahul, and Neha. Let's suppose. Okay, let's suppose. No, I have DS batch. I have DS batch. Okay, I have DS batch. All right. In this, Rahul and Kiran, Zoya. All right. Now, what will be the output on applying union? What will be the output, expected output? So, what does union do? It combines everything from both the groups, and it will remove duplicates in both the sets. Now, what will be the output here? Array. These four people will become united. Okay, so your answer will be Amit, Rahul, Sneha, Kiran, Joya. Yes, yes, you need to be active. Right, good. Now, how to apply union? Let's see. You can apply union in both ways. You can try to use dot union, and you can pull your data types where you are data sets where you are applying your union, or you can also use a pipe symbol. Pipe symbol is nothing but union inside Python. Let's see how we can combine them, how we can apply union on it. All students, okay, I'm creating a variable called all students is equal to union between Python and DS batch. That's it. Python, sorry, yeah, Python, Python batch, this is my Python batch, and now I want to apply, observe carefully, it's a very simple only Python batch. I'm doing union with the data science batch. Right, if any kind of duplicates, it will be removed, and what I will get is, I'll get the final output print. All right, print and f on applying union, right, on applying union, we get this value called, we call what we call On applying union, we call which variable? We call all students. Correct. We are applying union between Python and DS batch. We are applying and storing an output, storing this in the output all students, storing in the output all students, right? That's it. So our expected output is no duplicate, you can see, no duplicate, you can see, right? Good. Okay, especially when there is a so when there is a need for merging data, we use union. Okay, you will see this. So when you are syncing your contacts across devices, you will get an option called merge. So when you click on the merge, your union will come into the picture. Right? No, and no, you can. I have this one. Next thing is called intersection. Now I will apply my intersection on the same data. Now what is intersection? To apply intersection on the same data, first we need to know what does this intersection does. No, intersection helps. Intersection is used to get mutual values. Now best example of intersection is okay, your social media account. So you have friends, my friends. Okay, now what I am doing is, these are my connections. I am just changing. So in my connects and your connects. No, I have this one. Right. No, what will be the output? On applying intersection, I already said is used to get mutual values. So amounts is your connection and my connection. What are the mutual values? What will be the output? Mutual contacts is equals to, okay, you are applying intersection. So to apply intersection, you can use this intersection, or you can use and, you can apply using this and. Now I'll be applying intersection on my connect dot intersection, okay, my connect dot intersection of on which you are doing your connects. No, the mutual contacts list which you see in your social media apps like Instagram, Snap, and what we call this LinkedIn. All these now are part of intersection program only. Okay, intersection program only, right? So mutual contacts print. Okay, and which variable I need to print? Mutual contacts only. We have clearly taken mutual contacts. That's it. Let me run this one. And mutual contacts. Here, if you see, Rahul and Amit, in your and my connections are mutual contacts. Understood? This is about intersection. No, difference. Difference is nothing but a minus. Difference is nothing but minus. Difference is nothing but minus. We can use difference or we can use minus only. It's like it is similar to our subtraction. So my contacts are there, your contacts are there. Now I want to apply differentiation on this. If I apply differentiation on this, remaining contacts will be equals to my contacts, my connections dot difference. You have this an inbuilt and your connect. And what I will do is I'll just print remaining contacts. So remaining contacts is equals to I'll just use my variable remaining contacts. Remaining contact. What happened, man? Remaining contact. That's it. Now you run, and what should be the expected output? What I said. So when you are subtracting my contacts from your contacts, so in this set, Amit, Rahul, Suresh minus this one. So Amit, Rahul and Amit, Rahul will be out, and what we will get? Sneha, Kiran, Zoya. Okay, so this is a larger set, this is a smaller set. That's why we got Sneha only. Right. Now, if my connection to here, I will change it to your connect, and your connect to I will change it to my connect. All right. Now run it. Kiran and Zoya. Okay, just a subtraction from the first set. Whatever the common values are there in the second set, it will print. That's it. It will print. That's it. You need to be careful while you choose a choice of functions. You need to be careful while choosing the choice of this function. Now final one, this is the last example, and final method we have is a symmetric difference. So you can sum of the values and which remove the duplicates we have seen, mutual things we have seen, and from the first set what are the things we need to minus, that one we have seen. Now coming to a different, this one different like symmetric difference. Symmetric difference, if we apply symmetric difference, okay, if I apply different sequence, find items that are unique to each set, meaning it returns every item except that. Finds item that are unique in both sets, that are unique to each set. All right, what is the meaning of that? Based on, you should be so confident that by listening nowadays, by listening the statements, you need to understand what that program will do. Okay, so I have group A, and this in this I have a set of roots. Okay, I have a set of roots. Okay, in the next thing I have banana. One more I have mango. Okay, these are my one set, and in group B I have one more set. Okay, this is the last program, guys. I sense that you are getting a sleep. Okay, maybe this is a weekend. So I am going to leave you after this example. So back to some energy, because I am going to leave you after this example. But observe carefully. Like mangoes are there, grapes are there, and one more thing is apple. Now read this statement. Find items that are unique to each set. Now what will be the output when I apply symmetric difference? Or cap symbol also you can use. So in this apple, banana, mango, what is the, and mango, grape, apple. So comparing to this, what is the unique item in this one?
Banana and
Banana.
grape. Banana.
Exactly. Banana, this is banana and this is grape. So previously in the union, it is like duplicates, it is merging, but here not. It's completely different. It is getting unique values in the each set. Yes. So by seeing two examples, in the third example, you will only give perfectly answer. This is how. So if you practice and practicing properly in a good in a good way, in a good way, definitely you will get the things or understand things easily, right? Symmetric things. So unique items. So unique items. Okay, unique items equals to. So I'll just apply that one. Group A dot, yeah. So the function is symmetric difference. Symmetric difference only. Directly, it's very straightforward. Okay, dot in the bracket group B. Okay, group B. All right, this super. Okay, no print. Let's see on verify this output and we can leave. Items are unique and we use the variable unique items. Unique items. All right, let's pray and see. Great. What we assumed is correct, proper. So what we are learning the patterns now, my brain, our brain is getting attached to this learning Python learning. Good. So if you are good and understand these all these classes till now, no, so you have basic knowledge on Python. Keeping this basic knowledge in Python, we will learn some more data types, like dictionary, and then we will know functions, and our basic pythons are basic python will be completed. Next we will move to the data science library, where we will find out shortest solutions for the methods, these methods also shortest solutions, because large amount of data requires smart solutions. These loops will not, are not a reliable solutions. Okay guys, so yeah, that's it for today. So if you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay, or we can leave for the day. Okay, see you on Monday. From Monday, your classes are 9 to 10. Okay, 9 to 10 or 10:15. 9 p.m. Get your new link. It is gonna be 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Everyone, from Monday, classes are 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. So okay, I am iterating. It will be 9 p.m. classes. So you need to join in the 9 p.m. batch. Okay, all right. Today few of you have missed, few of you didn't join at night, even on remembering yesterday. But yeah, so we will be, this time we will be changing you, sending you mails and reminding you can join from Monday from 9 p.m. onwards. Okay guys, see you all, bye. Hope you are understood and enjoyed all these 5 sessions. It's been a good 5 session, I expect. Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah, see you all on Monday, bye. And we'll explore more. Okay, we'll explore more about our prompt engineering and other developments also, since it is becoming almost late and we can know I am leaving for today. So from Monday we'll get good time after 9 to 10. Our static studies, no, I will utilize some more time to complete, showcase good prompt engineering and some of the generative AI demos. Okay, see you guys, bye.
Bye.